Well, if you are looking for a good read, you may want to pick up A Book of Matches.
It's a compelling true story of an Ohio man's grandfather who was tragically murdered after living through the Great Depression and surviving World War II. It's on now with author Robert E. Hawkins. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you here today. So this is a true story about people in your family.
Yes. Very compelling, true, historic story. My grandfather, like you said, had survived the Great Depression and World War II, only to come back and be murdered when my mom was 9 months old and my aunt was 3.5 years old. This went to the state Supreme Court twice in the state of Ohio. And I'm not going to give any more away, but the first person to ever receive the death penalty by electric chair, it was a new technology back then. And so it's championing my grandfather and my grandmother, common people who did extraordinary things.
What has it been like for you to tell such a personal story and share that with people?
Well, I am it's a miracle that it's a God thing all of a sudden because it has taken on a life of its own. Obviously, this took place in Southern Ohio, and we're sitting in Lexington, Kentucky. What's really been cool is a lot of serendipitous things. They had eloped right before the end of World War II, and they decided they were going to get married in Ashland, Kentucky. That's where I got my books published by the Jesse Stewart Foundation.
Wow.
So the Jesse Stewart Foundation, in conjunction with them, has published the book, and they did a great job. This actually is their shot from Ashland, Kentucky, when they got married. And it's just been a wonderful thing because I've been doing all of these book signings, and these people have shared their memories, and I did 5 years of research. I wrote the book over a 7-year period, so it took 2 years to write after the 5 years. We're going to have this made into a movie soon. So I'm going to be pitching that to different people.
And some of the people that you have met through these book signings, you've had, people who you didn't even know who have been touched by this.
Exactly. And I think that, that's the cool thing about history and this being a historical memoir. I sure know where I've been, and it's allowed me to see where we're all going. And there's so much history in here. I've had educators that have retired told me that they learned more about history reading my book than they did in school.
Well, it sounds like it's a little bit of something for everyone. It's a memoir, it's historical, it's also a little bit of a murder mystery, it sounds like too. So it sounds like something that everybody should pick up.
Yes.
All right, and you can actually purchase a copy of the book, Book of Matches, at Joseph Beth Booksellers here in Lexington. It's also available online, everyone's favorite store, Amazon.com, or through Robert's website, robhawkins.com.